Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to this edition of Tag Team. I'm your host, Cesar Scorpio, alongside the Invincible E, Vincent.
Hey!
WWE review following Hell in a Cell. Now again, we were talking about it here yesterday. Hell in a Cell was ridiculous here, especially that ending.
Yeah.
Dramatic fashion here, a lot of controversy,
yeah.
And it carried over here to Monday Night Raw. Starts off here, nothing to do with Hell in a Cell. It actually has Drew McIntyre is in the ring, and Randy Orton strolls out like nothing ever happened, goes in, does his thing here with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre had his basic Randy Orton-esque match. Randy Orton finishes it up with the RKO. Pretty much cut and dry, bing, bang, boom, done. After the match is over, Randy Orton gives Drew McIntyre another RKO just for good measure because he's an angry guy.
He's for fun. So after he gives him that RKO, he meets halfway with the guy coming in for his match following the Randy Orton match, which is none other than Mark Henry. Mark Henry comes out a little too soon, and with no delay, marches right down to the ring to do eye-to-eye here with Randy Orton.
Yeah, and puts up the belt right in Randy Orton's face.
You will never get this. You will never get this.
Nah. At which point, Randy Orton goes off, immediately jumps out of the ring, starts pounding on Mark Henry.
Oof, he starts going to town on Mark Henry, getting payback for what happened here on Hell in a Cell. So after they broke him up, but it wasn't by no means an easy task. Mark Henry sheds security guards like they were children.
Security guards exploded off of Mark Henry in a big burst of people.
It looked like something out of the Matrix.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah. So after that happens, they're escorted to the back, and then Mark Henry John Morrison match comes on. Like we didn't see enough of a train wreck here with the Randy Orton match, but no, Mark Henry decides to participate in this carnage by, after taking a Starship Pain, he decides to go ahead and do a World's Strongest Slam. I'm starting to call it the Glam Slam now because it's so glamorous when he hits it. But yeah, boom, hits it. That's the end of John Morrison. John Morrison's been on the hit list ever since he started crying about Melina's situation.
Pretty much, yeah. All of a sudden, he's getting into these spectacular matches and losing a lot.
Now, the Starship Pain ended up being not enough, but now this leads to the question, is again, we've said this before, is this guy unbeatable or what?
It remains to be seen because as they announced, Big Show is going to be coming back, and he's going to be on the warpath for Mark Henry. Mark Henry already knows, and he mentioned in the show that he knows that Big Show is going to have his sights set on him, and he says he's not going to be hard to find. So.
Of course, he has words for the Big Show. And as you might have known here on UnifiedWrestling.com, rumors state that possibility of The Undertaker coming here for vengeance to get his hands on the gold. Who's got the gold? How sick would that be? Undertaker versus Mark Henry.
Ridiculous. That would be a very interesting match.
Dang. It's not the same Mark Henry that you once knew, Undertaker.
No.
Just telling you.
No more Mr. Nice.
All right. After that, John Laurinaitis asked David Otunga, the back, with all the other people that were going to do so-called the lawsuit against the WWE, what the situation was, and that, again, some words that he's stating representing Triple H.
Yeah. Laurinaitis keeps saying that Triple H is saying that, this and that. He keeps acting like he's conveying Triple H's meaning and intent, but then later we find out that Triple H had nothing to do with it.
He mentions here to these people in the back, Vicky Guerrero amongst the other people that were, we'll say the rebels here in the WWE, possibility of joining forces with The Miz and R-Truth in this lawsuit that they have that was posted here on WWE and also on YouTube, as a matter of fact. You want to see that apology? Check out the Miz and R-Truth apology to the WWE Universe. That's also available. Once that happens, they advise that no, they have nothing to do with that. They have their own agenda here, and it goes from there. After that, we have Del Rio appearing here, advising that something has to be done because it's a situation here with the people that abused him the night before.
It's like a safety concern.
Yeah.
You know, and some other superstars voiced similar concerns as well.
He calls out Triple H, advising it's Triple H's job. Triple H has let him down, and he blames Triple H for this lack of security in the WWE.
Yeah. At that point, Laurinaitis says he's going to go back to Triple H and see what he can do.
Now remember, when Del Rio comes out, these other guys come out here because they wanted to express their feelings here in the ring. So once Del Rio says his little spot here, Christian takes the mic. He says he's not going to take it anymore. Cody Rhodes says that Triple H is having an ego trip. Dolph Ziggler says he's going to take action in his own hands. Looks like Swagger says his family members are concerned with his well-being. We have Vicky Guerrero saying, as a woman, she feels vulnerable to the situation. And Otunga says, from Harvard,
I'm from Harvard.
I learned a few things here.
I'm from Harvard.
Two options. We could just fight, or we could stand together and take law action. So, again, already getting the feeling that they're going to do something here to blow the lid off of this thing here later on in the show. After that, Triple H appears. He's saying here that what happened in the WWE, the situation here with the wrestlers not being ticky-tack, not being as tough as they used to be.
Yeah, there was a time when wrestlers would come out here, you know, no matter what happened, they would take the blows, and they would basically get in there, shut up and fight. And that's what he advises them that they should do.
Just shut it off, the fact of the lawsuit. I don't care. I don't give a damn about the lawsuits. He says, don't cry to other superstars in the back like John Cena, CM Punk, and I got some words here for CM Punk, by the way. But yeah, these other wrestlers, just come out and fight like the old wrestlers used to do. Again, what does this prove? What does this give any kind of relief to the wrestlers' concerns?
Not so much.
Trying to form this wrestler union, and it's getting closer and closer since nothing's being done with this situation. And Triple H sees it one way, the wrestlers see it another.
Yeah. And he basically sort of just shrugged off what they said at the time, and it later comes back.
Didn't fix anything.
Didn't fix anything.
Same situation here. So after that, we had Kelly with Eve Torres come out with Natalya and Beth Phoenix for a tag team match. Now, we've seen these ladies go at it week after week after week, but this time it was a little bit different.
Off the rail!
Now, what happens? Kelly comes out, hello! Give the fans what they want to see, little thing, here we go. And ding, ding, the bell rings, and she goes Mark Henry on Beth Phoenix. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Crazy. What happened here?
As soon as Beth Phoenix got a hold of her, threw her outside of the ring. As soon as Beth Phoenix went outside of the ring, Kelly went nuclear.
Nuts!
Immediately started the bashing Beth Phoenix against the announce table. Over and over and over, screaming at the top of her lungs.
The referee ends up disqualifying Kelly, giving the match to Natalya and Beth Phoenix. So the new champion felt, unsafe, to say the least. Yeah. This new Kelly, psycho Kelly. Man. Whoo, man. If anybody's not going to want to date Kelly, it's going to be because of this.
He must.
Woo. Crazy. Anyway, after this, Triple H and John Laurinaitis addressing here the situation here with the roster. John Laurinaitis challenges Triple H, saying, "Look, I think you owe me an apology because you pushed me here at Hell in a Cell, and I understand that you're stressed out, but I think I deserve an apology as well as an explanation here to the WWE roster." He wants him to do.
You need to ask for a vote of confidence.
Vote of confidence.
Chicken.
That's what he straight up said. Called him out. Are you chicken to do this vote of confidence? He grabs him and says, "Chicken? Chicken? The only thing I'm chicken is to think that there's somebody in the back that's a rat that's not allowing me to do my job, keeping me from doing what I need to do. But I'll do your little vote of confidence if it makes you feel better, and we'll see what happens." And then John Laurinaitis takes the cell phone and goes like this.
Click.
According to plan. That leads on to the next segment. After that, we had Jinder Mahal come out for his match against the man who returns besides Jerry the King, Santino! Where's this dude been? Of course, he had that accident situation.
Yeah, had a bad accident about a month and a half ago or so. Car flipped. Well, didn't flip over, but it ended up on its side after he got clipped. His bumper got clipped. But at any rate, Santino's back. He gets into an argument. Jinder Mahal gets on the microphone at the beginning and immediately starts speaking in Indian. Santino Marella comes out. I'm certain that was not the same language. I have no idea what you're saying. I'm sure it was not an actual language.
Okay, let's fight.
Exactly.
There we go. The fight lasts all of maybe, let's say, I'd say 2 minutes being generous.
Tops.
2 minutes.
That's including the microphone battle.
Before we see, boom! Right in dude's face. So after that, Jinder Mahal is out. Santino gets the victory, and we move on. We move on from there. After that, there's a Brodus Clay promo. Hey, look who's back!
Big guy's back. Yeah, he's been he was gone for a long time. Head injury and what was it? Victory?
Well, it was one of these pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Split his wig. The guy had it looked like he was getting scalped.
Yeah, scalped, and it was bad. He went away for a long time, recuperated from that. He's been on some of the other WWE shows.
I think it was TLC, because I remember the latter's the one who split his wig there.
That's right.
Yeah, so it
was bad.
Ugly, but it's good to see him back. Hopefully he comes in sooner than later, and we can see maybe him versus Mark Henry? I mean, anybody for Mark Henry at this point, because Mark Henry's running out of competition.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. All the big guys are...
Bring in the next neophyte.
Exactly.
See what's up. All right, after that, we had Cole, Triple H, calling Triple H pig-headed, going off on basically Triple H, his way of managing the WWE, pig-headed.
Yeah.
I thought that was a little steep for Michael Cole, but...
Yeah, well, he's been, ever since Triple H started, Michael Cole has been sort of objecting to the choices that he's made. And Triple H is basically, when he first got there, Cole was talking about he was going to walk off, and Triple H basically explained life to him. Said, you can leave if you want to, but you're not getting your bonuses.
Yeah, I remember all that. So that's when he brought in JR, which was awesome. I love JR. Oh my goodness, Michael Cole never liked JR, and he wasn't happy about the situation. But that's what led to the pig-headed comment from Michael Cole. After that, we had we'll say, main event. It was the CM Punk, John Cena, Sheamus, Mason Ryan, newly acquired face, and Air Boom versus Jack Swagger, Cody Rhodes, Alberto Del Rio, Dolph Ziggler, David Otunga, and Christian. This was a 12-man tag team match, 6-on-6, and of course, we had Vicky Guerrero at ringside. Now, this match was going back and forth. This was a sick match.
Yeah.
And it wasn't for a belt. It was just heavies versus faces, and it was all of that. Hitting finishers, guys getting beat down, especially Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
God, nobody sells it like Dolph Ziggler, by the way.
Yeah, Kofi Rhodes was getting murdered, by the way.
Again.
Dolph Ziggler, nobody takes a beating like Dolph Ziggler.
Now, the question is, E, what was the point where, I want to know the exact minute that CM Punk turned face? What? Now he's chummy with John Cena.
They're pals.
John, tag me, John, tag me.
Yeah. The Mr. Pipe Bomb all of a sudden is very well liked. He's got a new shirt. He just got a new shirt a couple of months ago. He's got a new shirt now with the ice cream on it. The voice of the people is all of a sudden a big old company man.
Hey,
what happened?
CM Punk, you're turning into the Yankees.
Oh, that's dang.
Yeah, taking a page out of your own book, CM Punk. What happened? Looked like you were, again, the voice of the people. Now you're drinking that corporate Kool-Aid. Mm-hmm. I noticed you didn't come out here for that tongue lashing of the COO.
Yeah, everybody going off on Triple H.
Oh,
guess who wasn't there?
So we had no John Cena and no CM Punk. Wow, really?
Interesting.
Okay, well, just thought I'd bring that up. After this, let's just talk about here the way this thing ended. Great match. Finisher after everybody, I think, on this match hit their finisher.
Yeah, pretty much. There was a whole long sequence of everybody pretty much getting in their finishers. It finally ended up with
last man standing.
Yeah, last man standing. I believe it was
Sheamus with the bro kick
on Dolph Ziggler.
Poor Dolph Ziggler, man. He takes a beating like nobody else. But yeah, gets the bro kick, gets the win for the faces, including CM Punk, and CM Punk's posing there at the top.
Yeah, sitting Indian style at the top of the turnbuckle.
With John Cena, and here's CM Punk. Yeah, it's weird seeing you guys as buddies.
They're pals.
Whatever. Yeah, ugly, whatever. Bad taste in my mouth here from that CM Punk thing. Ugh. Anyway,
the business.
After that, we had a killer sequence, by the way, on that finisher.
It was.
If you didn't see it, you should have checked it out. After that, we had the entire WWE roster, and I mean the entire WWE roster. I'm talking from Santino to Sin Cara, to Tyler Rex,
to the other Sin Cara,
everybody.
JTG, Titus O'Neil. Everybody.
Only people that didn't show up was John Cena and CM Punk. Really? Okay. Well, Kelly was there.
She was there.
Kelly, they were all there except those two. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, everybody rolls out, including the referees. You know what? That's probably another guy. But again, of course he's not going to come out. It's Randy Orton. Yeah. So Orton wasn't there. Those three guys were not there. I mean, the champions were there.
Yeah.
The champs are here, and it ain't John Cena. Nice to see. But anyway, all these guys can roll out, and they give their words here. They hear out Triple H.
Yeah.
Triple H saying he didn't ask for this job; it was bestowed upon him, and now he's basically playing the cards he's dealt.
Yeah, he's doing everything that he can with what he's got to work with, and he goes to while he's speaking. Wade Barrett tries to interject. He continues to talk, and he says, "Hey, listen. The bottom line is, we do everything that we can, and it's for all the fans in the WWE universe. And people in the crowd agreed with him. At which point, Wade Barrett chimes in and says that they don't feel safe in the environment that's being created and caused by Triple H." And, the way he's running things makes it a hostile work environment.
Correct. He tells the crowd that the wrestlers that the WWE Universe is the reason why they're there, and they need to make sure they just entertain the WWE Universe. That doesn't matter. The WWE Universe doesn't care about their safety. It's all about being entertained. Are you not entertained?
Exactly.
Are you not? You should have just said that. That would have been sick. Come on, Triple H. Man, if there was there's probably some licensing rights or something like that, because that would have been sick. Anyway. He also mentions that The Miz and R-Truth have nothing to say about it because they were actually fired, and they actually, what he said here, they should say sorry for acting like babies, and if you do the crime, you got to do the time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what he said about that. After Wade Barrett's mentioning here that he felt unsafe, Triple H, they advised that Triple H was not capable of doing the job. And the referees took the mic here.
Yeah, Mike Chioda.
Yeah, Mike Chioda
fresh off suspension.
Actually said that the referees don't feel safe. This is, the way, especially what happened in Hell in a Cell. We had the referees getting beat down. Cameramen getting beat down.
Yep.
It has changed the face of WWE. I was beginning to like it. The Attitude Era was coming back, but apparently WWE wrestlers do not. So there was a lot of tongue lashing here. After Mike Chioda came out, Beth Phoenix stated that we're girls, and we're afraid of what could happen. What could happen to you, Beth Phoenix? I mean, you could take out half of the men's roster.
Pretty much.
But whatever, she's speaking up here for the more petite ladies, I understand that. Jerry the King Lawler comes back to Monday Night Raw after the Mark Henry incident, and he says a few things here to Triple H that seem to really hit home here with Triple H. He advised that the Raw is going out of control, spiraling is the way he called it, and the only one at fault is the guy who's in command, which is, again, he doesn't blame Triple H by any means, but again, who's responsible? The man in charge.
Yeah, he says that he thinks that that it is, in fact, somebody else behind the scenes pulling strings, but the bottom line is, the guy wearing the crown is the one.
You're the one calling the shots. You're the one who has control. You're the one you're at fault here. Christian initiates the first movement here. Let's vote. Let's see if we have any confidence. He says, I like to speak for this area here. We've discussed it. No confidence. Around and around it goes. The referees, no confidence. The divas, no confidence. And the superstars, all of them, no confidence. Nobody has confidence. Jerry the King Lawler is the one who actually says, I'm going to walk. He actually drops the mic, and walks out. The rest of the roster follows suit and follows Jerry the King. I'm talking about everybody. So after all these people leave, then the cameramen decide to leave.
Yeah. And Cole votes. Michael Cole takes off. Booker, I didn't think he was going to leave. He left.
John Laurinaitis even comes out, gives a little look, and he takes off. The one that actually spoke volumes without saying a single word was JR. JR is the last one there. He's sitting there in his seat. The crowd's cheering him on because he hasn't left. But without saying a word, he speaks volumes. He pulls his chair out like this, stands up, and walks out. And what is there to say?
Yeah.
That's it. All Triple H says at that point is he just basically sinks to the camera there that's still there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to the fans. I'm sorry for what's going on. And that's the way the show cuts off. Pretty dramatic, pretty intense, pretty entertaining, and wow. It was something we haven't seen. Again, the Hell in a Cell was before. We haven't seen something like that before.
Yeah, exactly.
And now on Raw, this little thing here, we didn't see this before either. Nice to see here with Triple H and the WWE roster. Raw was good. Raw was what it was expected. I expected to see something cool. We saw that. It was pretty cool here. Now questions are leading up to what's going to happen here on SmackDown, especially with the turn here of Big Show.
Yeah, Big Show's supposed to be coming back on SmackDown. He's supposed to be getting into it with Mark Henry, but with this walkout, I don't know exactly how.
Are they going to form a union or possibly an NWO? I know a lot of fans have commented previously in our videos stating it's a possibility. John Laurinaitis forming an NWO.
Something like that.
That would be crazy. So let's find out. A lot of questions here with R-Truth still in the Miz. So we'll see what happens here as that goes on. Remember, there's going to be a spoiler for tomorrow's SmackDown on UnifiedWrestling.com. If you want to be patient and watch it on TV, that's going to be on Friday. Again, we will have a TNA review on Thursday, as normal, which will go over no spoiler information, just TNA. So stay tuned for that. For myself, Cesar, Scorpio, and Invincible E, Vincent, thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked it as much as we did. See you guys on Thursday.
Take care.